First week of camp, it's been good. Competing, just running around. I just feel like I'm getting better competing against the guys every day.
And obviously, you guys have big shoes to step in, filling in for Ruben Bay and Hakeem Mesidor. Just a lot of the guys have talked about what they learned from Ruben and Hakeem. Have they told you about what it was like playing with them, what they learned from them and stuff like that?
Them boys have been in camp. They was focusing on their own things. I can't lie. They weren't really worried. I wasn't, they got their own things.
A couple of the guys who are doing a lot with you, Armando Blunt, Marquise Lightfoot, just what have you learned about both of them since the start of spring, and what can the two of them become?
They can become whatever they want to become. They're elite players right now. They can obviously keep getting better. Armando Blunt is a big man who's violent and physical. Marquise is fast, electric. He's violent as well. So just being able to play with those guys just raised my competition up and made me get better every day.
Not many people say they can be coached by Jason Taylor. What's that like?
He expects the best out of you all the time. There's never a moment where he just lets a play slide. Like, every play is being coached, every play is important. So just knowing that running off the field is important, no hands on hips, the small stuff is big with him.
Those guys that are now in the NFL, they thrived under him, and he gave them so much attention. Are you finding that attention he's now giving you is helping you become better?
Definitely is. I mean, even our room alone is, I think it's like 6'5" guys, so it's not that big of a room. So I think everybody is able to get attention with him, man. His room is always open. Damn, I was cheering my butt. His room is always open, so I just, he's always there.
Now that Samson's full go in fall camp right now, what's that competition like going back and forth with him?
Man, I enjoy playing against Samson. You can tell he's a high IQ player. Like, before he snaps before we get set, you can tell that he's always thinking about how he's gonna play me. And then we come back in the locker room, we sit down, Todd, me, Ryan McCoy. Shoot, the O-line coach, he was giving me tips yesterday. I feel like everybody on the team is useful, whether it be special team coach, water boy, everybody's useful here.
Being an upperclassman now, what's something you would tell your freshman self?
Mistakes are normal. These coaches are a job to make it hard for you, make you think you're doing bad, but you just got to believe in yourself. Know that you got here for a reason. Just keep believing in yourself.
What's an area in your game you're looking to improve on?
Everything. That's what you told me. Everything. From communication, pass rush, run stop, just being a better leader, being a better teammate. I can get better at everything.
At the same time, you had a really good season in the SEC last year. I think you finished with nine sacks.
Something.
Can you become a better model of that with the coaching that you're getting now?
Can I? Come on now. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we always get better. Everybody in the world can get better at everything. So, and I got a Hall of Fame coach. I don't know what to expect this year. All I know is that it's going to be more than 9. That's all I know.
Damon, in particular, as you touched on earlier, trying to work on everything, but in particular run defense. Just how's that going? What are some things that you're trying to really concentrate on and stopping the run?
Be violent at the point of attack, 2-1, keep my outside hand free. Just be a dog in the trench. Cleus Campbell said, sometimes you just got to whoop ass, man. It ain't about technique all the time. Sometimes you just got to be the most violent person on the field.
How often do you feel like you're the most violent person on the field?
Well, that's nice. That's a dirty question. What they say? No comment. I mean, shoot. Sometimes you win, you lose, but I feel like before I step on that field, I write down my paper, be violent, and that's my goal.
That was 2 days of us trying to get you to come out here. You really didn't want to come out here and talk to us. How did they drive you to get you?
They sat in my locker until I was ready to go. I had no other option.
It probably helps to be the size of Calais Campbell, too, if you're going to go out.
He's a very large man. He's massive.
Marty, how's the first week of camp going for you?
It's going well. Competition's high. We're pushing each other and making each other better. So.
You kind of embrace the competition, don't you?
Yes, sir. I love it. I feel like it prepares us for the NFL, and so that's why I came here, really. So.
Marty, do you feel like you've stepped more into a veteran role this year? And if so, how do you balance the leadership position and also working on your own personal page?
That's a good question. I feel like I have. I feel like I'm not as a vocal leader, but I come in and try to be consistent every day in terms of my process and leading the younger guys and making sure they're doing the right things and being that older guy they can always come to talk to. G, Mallory, everybody. So.
And Marty, you did a lot of hard running last year, a lot of in between the tackle stuff, a lot of contact. And you guys played 16 games, obviously. Just What did you do in the off season, both to like recover and then potentially, change your body at all, build muscle, anything like that?
Really just trusting Coach Irv and his staff, really, and just being better on my treatment, stuff like that, yeah.
Mario, what did you learn about yourself last year and how to handle the low of a season like that?
I learned just to be patient and just be consistent, be ready when your name is called, really.
And with this running back room, like I said, waiting for your name to be called, there's a lot of you guys who could have your name called. Just what's it like being part of a room like that?
It's awesome because like we keep each other on your toes, and when it's time to get in, I feel like I'm ready.
And I wanted to ask you about Mark specifically. Just now that you've been around him for a year, just what stands out about the way he operates on the field, off the field, and just the type of leader and type of person he is?
Yeah, like what you just said, his leadership. That stands out a lot, and his confidence, really. Yes,
Mario, what would you say the biggest adjustment is that you've had to make playing in this deep of a running back room with Fletch, Lyle, and Pringle?
The adjustment really is just being ready, really. Yeah, just being confident and being ready when your name is called.
What's standing out about JV and Mallory?
Oh, everything. He's smooth. He's patient. He's just a great kid. Like, he's competitive. He's calm. He's poised. Like, he's everything you want as a running back. Power, speed, everything.
Do you look at a freshman coming in like that and say, man, I already had enough to deal with here with these, Lyle and Fletcher and Pringle?
Nah, I like it. I feel like that's what it's supposed to be. You feel me? Like, that's how everyone gets better, and yeah, that's what I feel like it should be.
What have you noticed about just running behind this offensive line? Obviously, it's a lot different from last year's.
I feel like it's about the same. I feel like Coach Mirabal is doing a pretty good job getting everyone in line, pieces. Everybody's running off the ball pretty well. Can't complain.
Marty, Jordan talked about at media day he's coming with a different motivation this year. What have you seen from him so far in fall camp?
I've seen him be back to his regular self again. Like, I feel like he's explosive, fast, like everything you want as an RB.
What's Darian mental like as a quarterback, and how is he in the huddle?
He's a general. Like, he makes sure everything's in line, and he's gonna make sure everything's straight.
A lot of guys are selfish and just worry about themselves. You're the ultimate team guy. Where does that come from?
I feel like just growing up in my high school and the prior school I was at, I feel like they implemented team first mentality, and so I just wanted to transfer it over and keep that same mentality.
You embraced it.
Yes, sir.
Marty, you guys have brought back a lot of people in your room, obviously, but what's something you feel like this group can be better at this year? What's a focal point that you guys talk about, hey, we can do this a little bit better?
I feel like just our runs, being cleaner with our runs, being more detailed, reading, just pressing our track, reading everything out. You feel me? Just being better RBs, really.
Is there something in particular Coach Upshaw is talking to you guys about all the time? He's always emphasizing something in practices?
Not really. I feel like he's just been emphasizing the small details, really, and just making sure we're clean on our details and all that type of stuff.
Kind of on a different note, like you were at North Dakota State a couple of years ago. They're obviously moving up to FBS this year. What about that program makes them so successful so consistently? And do you think they'll be successful at FBS?
I feel like it's the same here. Like team first, always being competitive, being a player-led program. Really, that's what it's all about.
Week 1 of camp, how'd it go for you?
Went great. It's getting a little hot down here though, but no, it went great.
Are you still happy you transferred?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Cooper, how would you describe the culture in the wide receiver room, and what do you think sets it apart maybe from others?
I'd say, well, it definitely sets it apart because of the competitiveness that we have. We got a lot of depth, so every day we're kind of just feeding off each other, trying to make plays. But I'd say the culture is a great culture. I think everyone respects each other and loves each other, and Coach Beard does a great job of doing that.
How valuable is that competition during the month of practice, knowing that no matter what you do, you have to be at your best at this point?
Yeah, it's everything. I mean, that's really why I came here, because I wanted to sharpen my game, and not only having the DBs to go against, but you got someone right behind you coming for your spot. So I love it here.
Is it making you better?
Yeah, absolutely.
Kind of in the same veins, what were some of the biggest things that you wanted to work on in the fall, and how's that kind of progressed so far?
I'd say my physicality, downfield and also in the run game, and this spot's to be to work on that.
Cooper, at your previous stops, you've been able to really work in the shadows, but now you're in the spotlight directly. Just how have you been able to handle just all the attention, all the eyes? I know they say block out the noise, but just how have you personally been able to rise to the standards now that are in this program?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't feel it, to be honest. Coach Crispin always tells us to be the attacker. So whatever they say, the media says about the target on our back, we don't really listen to it, and we're always trying to attack. So I take my personal game the same way.
Where did the Spider-Man celebration come from?
My friends in high school called me Spider-Man because they said I looked like Spider-Man.
Which one?
They said I looked like a mix between Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland. And then I kind of just took it and ran with it and made it my Instagram name.
What have you seen from Joshua and Dalen so far in this fall camp?
You said who?
From Joshua and Dalen.
Josh Moore? I mean, two crazy talents. And they're both young kids. But really everyone in the room, besides all their natural talent, what really stood out to me is how hard they take it off the field and how serious. And really all these young kids are like professionals. I mean, they probably learned that a little bit from Mally. He's got a great head on his shoulders. But I'd say the same for Josh and Dalen.
What are your impressions of Mally so far?
I mean, he's a great kid. I can't give enough praise to him, to be honest. He obviously you see what he does on the field, but off the field he's a very quiet kid. He's soft-spoken, but he's a tremendous leader, and he takes his work serious. He's a pro already.
What's Kevin Beard like as a coach?
He's funny. He's loud. He's energetic. But he's a great coach. He not only teaches the schematics of our offense, but also the techniques. So you can go into his office, I think 18 hours out of the day, and he'll be up there, and you could ask him, hey, I got some issues with this or this on this type of coverage or whatever it may be, and he'll give you an answer.
Darian Mensah, same guy that was at Duke, or has come into Miami, changed him a little bit?
No, I think it's the same kid. I think he's trying to elevate himself in a new program and a new scheme, but same kid.
Outside of here, you work out with premier athletes and slide former Jerry Rice Smith trainer and how does that help your game? How does that actually help your game?
I think it's been great. I mean, I love the off season just to work on things you're not good at, and getting new perspectives from guys like Sly, and then being out there with some NFL guys and Jeremiah has been cool. Just to be down in Miami and see that scene and see some guys that are at a higher level than me, like NFL guys, and try to take stuff that they do well in their game and try to add it to mine.
What do you need to do this season to go up that level?
Play my best and win. That's really all it is.
Nothing individual skills or anything?
No, I mean, you see the teams that go to the playoff usually do the best in the draft boards, so that's really all I'm focused on.
What does Cooper Barkate playing at his best look like?
You'll see.
With any Mario Cristobal team, blocking is a big emphasis. Just how have you improved as a blocker?
I mean, just it's a mindset, really. So physicality and just wanting to do it.
When things get tough and rough with Darian Mensah, you've been in the huddle with him. Who does he turn into? Could you take us in the huddle with us at
Yeah, I think
who's that guy?
I think he anchors down more in his confidence and his skill set, and he just kind of goes into attack mode. He's very poised and confident in himself all the time, and you see that more so, and it's like a tight game or we're struggling on offense.
Cooper, you mentioned physicality earlier. Just what does it look like? What does it look like to you in terms of how you've changed your body and anything that you've done like that?
Yeah, I'd say I added a little bit more muscle coming down here, but I am an older guy, so I haven't had too much of a body composition change. But again, I think it's more so the mindset more than the actual physical aspect of it.
What has it been like going against these corners? They're obviously physical guys.
It's been great. Like I said, iron sharpens iron. So, yeah, it's been cool.
What would you say is the first thing you look for when you study a DB on film, especially going up against this really deep DB room?
Yeah, I'd say, like you're saying, in watching film or when I'm going against them?
Studying a DB on film,
Yeah, I'd watch their techniques, like what they do with their feet and their hands probably first, and then how they like to play, if they're aggressive or not, and I kind of go from there.
Now that you're a week into camp, how do you like the offense?
I love it. It's great. Yeah, I mean, it's a very exciting offense, and Coach Dawson's doing a good job of putting a lot of stuff in for us, so it's good.
Miami's DB room is turned into a scary place. What's it like going up and repping against them every day?
Yeah, they're tough. They seriously are. It's great. I mean, I can't give enough praise to them either. That they're there's probably 5 dudes that are really competing right now. So it's cool to go against.
How's after a week of camp, how's it feel to be lighter, probably quicker out there? Is it making an impact for you?
Yeah, it's making a big impact. This is like the healthiest I've ever been since I've been here, and I'm just happy to see how everything plays out.
What's been just like the biggest focus for you just so far in fall camp?
Just getting my playbook, slowing down the defense, and getting to the right spot and understanding the playbook in every route that's on the field.
And then just working in blocking drills with the offensive linemen. Just what have you noticed about them when you're working with them?
you got to be mean, you got to be tough, and you got to be physical to play.
Well, just what seems out about Coach Vitti first year here? Just what did you learn about him in the spring, and just how things been going so far?
Coach Vitti's a great coach, a great human to be around, a great person. He's family oriented, so he pushes us every day to be our best and be there for each other as a team, as a brother.
And then obviously, you know, if Luka getting hurt, you know, potentially bigger roles for guys like Gavin and Luka, and it's Izzy, sorry. Just what have you seen from them, you know, obviously through spring into summer and now into fall?
We got a lot of ballers in the tight end room. We got Gavin, Izzy, Owen, Jackson. We got a lot of guys that's ready to go ball. Like every day we go in and attack it as a brotherhood, as a group, and go 1-0 every day we step on the field.
What is it about with Gavin and Briggs that really impressed you the most so far in fall camp?
Being coachable, understanding, and being a freshman. It's not easy being a freshman coming in here and putting the work that they did. So it's just, I've praised them, and they push me to push myself every day to be better for them.
What do you remember about your first year here that you were able to impart some wisdom to them as they go through their first
Excuse
camp?
me, what did you say?
What do you remember from your first camp that you're able to maybe share with them to help them sort of?
I told them to just be a sponge, to soak up all the knowledge in the game and just take every advice from everybody, just learn. Because all you can do is learn and get better and better in your game.
And with Darian Mensah, obviously you've played with a few different quarterbacks since you got here. With him, anything you notice about the way he approaches things in practice from a day-to-day standpoint?
He's a big leader. He's a big leader. He's a leader on and off the field. He's a great guy on and off the field. You can't say anything bad about him. He's just a great human to be around, and I'm happy he's on our team.
Do you feel like anything's improved with your game, like coming into fall camp? Anything specifically you were honed in on this offseason?
Just composition, body, just being that weight where I can go out there and run fast and still be physical and still be my best and be comfortable with myself.
And weight-wise right now, where are you at?
Huh? Weight-wise, 230, 8. Yeah.
Has that changed you as a football player?
It didn't change. It just made me more comfortable in my body and made me my championship weight, what Chris will talk about every day, just being your body a comfortable weight so you can go out there and go to war.
You're obviously a key veteran in tight end room. Just what does it mean for you to be more of a leader, especially to freshmen like Gavin and Briggs?
It means everything. Like they're guys like my little brother. Like Izzy, he's from back where I'm kind of from, so they've been talking since he got up before he even got out here. So it's just having them as my little brother, just teaching them everything the older guys that taught me previous years before they left.
What stands out about Owen? He's been on the team for a couple of years. He's played a little bit. Just what stands out about him? I know obviously he's got the prototypical kind of 6'7", 250 kind of size.
He can move. Like he can move like a receiver. Like he could really move well for his size.